Hey loves, welcome back to the Coco Swatches YouTube channel. Othune here. Today's look is all about that off-duty model look. It's inspired by models like Jordan Dunn, Harriet Paul, models that look great on and off camera, and when they are off camera they look like they literally just woke up, you know, looking amazing like they do when they're on set. So today's look is all about basically minimal glam type of looks you would see on models off duty. If you're interested in this off-duty model look and you want to find out more, please stay tuned.
So I'm going to start out priming my face with Urban Decay's B6 Vitamin Infused Priming Spray and their Optical Illusion Primer. It's very kind of a smoothing, balmy primer, kind of like baby skin from Maybelline is what it reminds me of. Next, I'm going to color correct with Makeup Forever's HD Concealer in the shade R50. It's really just the name they gave their orange color corrector. As you can see, it's a light orangey shade, and I'm just applying that onto my face, and I'm going to blend that in with my fingers. After that's been blended in, I'm going to go in with Deep Bronze Aqua Luminous Concealer from Becca. I have a couple of dark spots and little skin things happening here, a little acne going on unfortunately. So I'm using the concealer to cover those up before I put on my foundation. And I'm using the Beauty Blender to just lightly blend that concealer into the face. To set all that before I apply the foundation, I'm using Couple FX's Perfect Setting Powder in the shade Medium Deep. I'm not really trying to blend the powder in, I'm kind of just layering it on. I've seen a lot of videos about powder before foundation. It does work to control oil if you have combination oily skin like I do. So I'm just kind of layering it on there, putting it on thick. And next I'm going to start my foundation process. I like to start off with a stick foundation. I like the formula and how stick foundations are very kind of natural finish but still high coverage because I have some skin issues going on, and I'm just using that around the perimeter, the Cara foundation stick from Black Opal, and I'm blending it inwards. Next, I'm going to go in with Dark Deep Next to Nothing Foundation from MAC Cosmetics and Aqua Luminous Foundation in Deep Bronze from Becca. These foundations have very natural luminous finishes. We're trying to create a very natural, I just woke up like this type of look. So we want a natural finish that doesn't have too much coverage, not cakey, but still enough coverage so that we have a flawless appearance. I've already covered up any kind of imperfections with the concealer, so this foundation is perfect for this type of look.
It's Kay's the terrific.
And that's the finished application. Next, we're going to go into liner. I'm using the Grease Hydro Liner by Suva Beauty. This liner requires it to be activated by a cup of liquid, so that's why you guys saw me spray it with the B6 Vitamin Infused Primer from Urban Decay, and I'm just using a liner brush to outline my wing. We're going to create a very bold wing here, very black. This liner is super black, very bold black wing liner, very fashion forward, very avant-garde, very cool girl. So it looks kind of weird without any other makeup on, but don't worry, I'm going to make it look poppin'. We're going to pop on this Allure Light Lashes from House of Lashes, but before we do that, we have to prime our lashes, natural lashes, with L'Oreal's Voluminous Lash Primer. I really like this product because it really makes my natural lashes pop, and it allows me to really get into my lashes and make sure that the mascara that I'm going to apply afterwards, which is also from L'Oreal, it's their Carbon Black Voluminous Mascara, It's going to make sure that it coats every single lash. And I really like this Carbon Black mascara. I've been using it for years, since I first got into makeup, because it's super duper black, and it's really going to help our lashes blend into the super dark liner we have going on, and so we won't see any spaces once we put those lashes on. Oops, I'm such a klutz. I am like, that was a good save though, but I am such a klutz. Just gotta shake it off. It's just makeup. Shake it off. We got this. Alright, so lashes are on. I'm going back in with my Becca Luminous Concealer, and I'm just making sure that wing is extra sharp. And obviously concealing under my eyes. And after that, we're going to conceal under the eyes and conceal all of the high points of the face, the chin, the forehead, and do a little bit of reverse contouring to really make the contour pop. I guess it's not really technically reverse contouring if we're going to add contour after, but we're putting concealer under the contour bone so that our contour pops even more. So we're just blending that out with the Beauty Blender, per usual. Blending the line under downwards as to not get into the space where we want to contour. So now that that's been blended, we're going to go in with Golden Cashews Pressed Powder from Black Radiance. I'm going to be really careful to keep this powder right under the eyes, because that's the only place I really want to set. We want this look to be natural. We don't want it to look too cakey. And I'm also planning on applying some cream products after this. You don't want to apply cream on top of powder normally. Obviously we did that with the foundation, but generally we don't want to do that. So I'm really trying to keep that powder right under the eyes and really press and roll it in with a damp beauty blender, mind you, so that it really blends into the base. Next, we're doing the contour. I'm using Black Radiance's medium to dark cream contour palette, and I'm using one of those little triangle sponges because I want the line to be as precise as possible. Still kind of messy, but it's more precise. It's more precise than if I use a beauty blender. So I just created a line and I'm blending that upwards. And I'm going to go in with the Beauty Blender to make sure, extra sure that it's blended. Next, I'm going back into that palette and going into their highlighter, their cream highlighter, and I'm using a beauty blender to apply this as well because I really want the application to be precise and I don't want it to go anywhere where I don't want it to be on my face, especially because I do have some texture going on and I don't want to make that texture more apparent. So I just applied that on the high points of my cheeks and blended it upwards towards my hairline. And that's what it looks like. We're getting there. We are getting there. We are getting there. Next, I'm going to use my favorite bronzer of the moment, Hard to Get Extra Dimension Blush from MAC. And I'm using a very big, fluffy Becca brush. And I'm just taking that. I'm kind of applying it over that whole area to bring everything together. The contour and the highlight we just applied. And just really intensify kind of the bronziness of it all. Next, to add just a little bit more glow because I just can't help myself, I'm going with Royal Hotness highlighter from Dose of Colors, and I'm really just concentrating that on the high points of my cheeks. I'm not blending it upwards at all, really. I'm just hitting it right there. This highlighter is obviously, as you can see, booming, beaming. You can see from outer space. I didn't necessarily want it to be so bright, so I went in with a clean, big, fluffy brush to kind of diffuse it because I still wanted to look kind of a little bit more natural than it did, but still pop in per usual. So we're going to go in with Fig Magnetic Eye Color from Nude Sticks. This is kind of a brownish pinkish color to go in our waterline. Make those eyes appear just a little bit bigger. I know my eyes are already big, but I'm going to intensify that. And we're going to go in with Black Zoom Blast from MAC Cosmetics to hit our bottom lashes. This particular one in my hand is LE packaging, but this comes in the normal MAC line. You can still buy this in normal packaging. And I like this mascara because it really helps, the small brush really helps me get into my bottom lashes and really helps coat every single lash. And so really that is it. Now we're gonna go ahead and intensify it, make it a little bit more fashion forward using Pat McGrath's Vinyl Gloss. And I know there's probably a more precise way to do this, but I'm just using my finger to pop that in the center of the eye and blend it upward and outward. You just, want to look like, maybe we just came from a runway, or we left our makeup on, or something like that. So I just love a glossy eye. I feel like glossy eyes are just so, what's the word I'm looking for? Magazine ready. So yeah. Next, you guys, we gotta change it. We gotta change it up. So quickly change it to our off-duty model look, shirt, jewelry, hair, and we're just gonna intensify that eye with a little bit of that Melonade from Dose of Colors in the inner corner. We're almost there. We're almost ready to go. I'm gonna apply a bold lip. You first going in with MAC's Current Lip Liner to outline the lip. We're gonna go for a kind of fuchsia bold pop of color today on the lips. So we're outlining with Current, and we're going to go in with Vain Iconic Lipstick from Makeup Geek to coat the rest of the lips. And to finish and set everything, we're going to go in with Dark Deepest Mineralized Skin Finish from MAC with that big fluffy brush you saw earlier. And last but not least, we're going to apply our illuminating setting spray from Cover FX to make sure that we are looking popping and everything's glowing and we're looking luminous and fresh and just yes. And that's it. That's this look. I felt like I should take advantage of the sun. The sun's coming down in the window, so you guys can really see the luminosity of this look. See that gloss is popping, your cheeks are popping, that bronzer's popping, and this is how it looks in the natural light under my ring light and all that. So yeah, that's it. Really simple, minimal, but still super glamorous off-duty model look. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please let us know what you thought about it in the comments below. Subscribe, like, comment, share this video, and as usual, as always, thank you guys so much for watching.